Welcome to International Securities Exchange's podcast series. Facilitated by renowned educators, ISE podcasts are intended to teach beginning as well as seasoned investors the ins and outs of trading. To find an updated list of podcasts, please visit www.ise.com/podcasts. Please be sure to listen to our important message following this episode regarding the risks of investing in exchange-traded options.
From Joe, with the dollar and oil coming down today, what would be the best play using currency options? Well, that depends on what you think. Based on what it did today, you don't know what it's going to be. What do you think it's going to do tomorrow? Now, in terms of using currency options with the dollar and oil coming down, what I would say is just what do you think it's going to do? What do you specifically think that the currency itself is going to do tomorrow or in 2 weeks or whenever? Okay, out-of-the-money options do not react the same as in-the-money options. Absolutely, that is one of the most correct things that we have heard all day today, without a doubt. Out-of-the-money options are something that you only want to use when you are very bullish or very bearish on a specific underlying. In-the-money options will give you the most resemblance to that of a stock, but they cost the most. Out-of-the-monies typically react on something that's going to move a lot. Okay, from Gerald, I'm planning to trade currency options to hedge my medium to long-term spot FX trades. What vanilla options might be my best strategy? Well, of course, buying and selling calls and puts is probably arguably the most vanilla way to go, if you will. But look into the other strategies too. Like I was saying earlier, you can take out premium risk. You can hedge different things in different ways. But if you want to be plain vanilla, calls and puts, it's tough to argue with that. And I believe I am caught up on questions on my end. Are there any more?
Great. Thanks, Mike, for joining us this afternoon. And I wanted to, thank everyone for taking the time to join us as well. This webinar is actually being recorded and will be posted in our archives tomorrow. 1 second, I'll actually just show you exactly where the link is, but it's on ise.com/archives. And excellent. And it's also going to be available through our podcast series in case you're also subscribed to that. Next week we have Steve Missick and Jack Crooks presenting. And so make sure you're going to be tuning in for both those presentations. Again, Mike, thanks so much for this afternoon. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to email the ISE, or I'm not sure if Mike has an email, but definitely feel free to email us at fxoptions@ise.com. And we'll see you next week. And have a great holiday weekend. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. To find more podcasts on options, stocks, alternative markets, and market data, please visit www.ise.com/podcasts.